Yeah, good day, everyone. There are some things I want to address. Somebody says that the story of Betty Akeredolu is a fake news. That Akeredolu's brother did not get. They call it is a traditional thing they do in the southeast, whereby the younger brother of the deceased would take over the wife of the deceased, probably to maintain the heritage, the family, whatever. So many people say it's fake news, but I want to put it to you, make your research and come back to verify or clarify if that's fake news. Betty Akeredolu did a traditional coming together with the younger brother of Akeredolu. Yes, if you call that marriage, if you call that reunion, joining together, whatever it is to you, but it is a traditional thing that's been done in some places, whether it's in Ondo State, whether it is in Igbo land, wherever, but it is an African thing, so it is not fake news. I want to clarify that. So we want to know if it is allowed in Igbo culture. Some people are having disparity of views as to whether it is right. What Betty is from Imo State. She's an Igbo woman married to a Yoruba man, the late governor of Ondo State, Rotimi Akeredolu. So many people were surprised at that report. They're surprised at what happened. It's an actual story. It's not fake news. Probably the word marriage is what is maybe you're looking at it from, okay, why marriage? The word marriage is bringing two people together into one union. So, however it is what happened. So we're asking people, Igbo people, on their take, whether it is an Igbo culture or it is not, whether it's a general thing in Igbo land or it is not. So stay tuned as we get the reactions on people. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Raf.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, somebody reacted to what you said yesterday about Akeredolu's wife, Betty. I know Betty's from Imo State, and he said that it is an Igbo culture. It's part of Igbo culture.
Yeah.
So equate the wife of the deceased to the younger brother. Let's react to the person.
Let me tell you, one Igbo is an Igbo woman, or maybe it might be an Igbo man, but that's the name he showed us here online. I tell you, I'm from Otuocha, Anambra State. All our tradition in Otuocha area of Aguleri are embedded in the Old Testament of the Bible. Let me just cite example. Go to the book of Deuteronomy, Leviticus, Numbers, even start from Genesis. You will find out that in the Jewish culture, if you don't believe you are a Jew, I do believe I am. In the Jewish culture, if a man dies, leaving the younger wives behind, his junior brother, not by force, will take over his wife. If she agrees, it is not by force. There is traditional rites to be performed before they embark on this marital unionism or union. Are you listening to me? I am from Anambra State. We don't force women, the widow of our senior brother, if our senior brother dies. It is the responsibility of the family to call both of them to know if they come together as husband and wife is gonna all go well for them. It is not by force to force the man to marry her. It is not by force to force the Igbo woman, the Igbo widow, the female widow to marry him. They do it in order. You understand? So let me tell you, it is our tradition and culture in Anambra State. The family where I come from, I don't know whether Christian actually introduced my names to you too well. I am from Bochi family. Currently, my mother is the most junior wife of my father. The second to the senior wife, when my father died, my father's junior brother married my mother, the one that my mother follows. It is happening now. I have step brothers and sisters whereby we relate. That's my father married their mom, but my father is not the one that fathered them. That gave birth to them. It is my father's junior brother. That's my uncle. What is happening in my family, I believe nobody can teach me. And it expands to the village, my village to my town to all our communities, Tocha area. Are you listening to me? Then go to the book of Matthew and read about what Jesus Christ taught about marriage. When the disciples came to him, when a man's wife dies, what happens to his wife? Jesus Christ says the junior brother, the brother to the man, will take over his senior brother's widow. He will never treat him bad. He will never treat him bad. He will never fight the children of his brother. He will take them as his own. And actually, he can go in with her and start bearing children. What about the story of Obed and the roots? Boaz. How did Obed come from? How? Look, there is no other person to meet with the wife, the wife of, I think, Ruth. What's the name of that woman? Naomi. Something happened there. It is a good example of what happened in the book of Esther, I think the root or whatever, called the chapter in the Old Testament. Read your Bible, understand what I'm telling you. And the whole Ondo Tocha area culture in Anambra State are embedded in the both Old Testament and the New Testament. We are the Jews. If you don't know, do your research well and find out what I'm telling you. And consult Igbo elders, one Igbo, and you will find out that I know Igbo culture and tradition more than you.
There are many people frown at that culture presently.
Thank you so much. It's because we buy cultures. Culture coming. You know what I mean? Cultures keep on growing, but tradition remains there. Tradition does not change. People are of modern culture so much attracted to modern cultures. Accompanied, they just like modern cultures of the white, whereby you marry, you go, your wife stay for you. From there, it might be fornicating or meeting other men. But in the like of the Igbos, if the wife of a man dies, they won't like the widow of the man to suffer. The widow of the man should be taken care of by his brother. That's why we just made it in a traditional way that traditional rites should be performed so that the junior brother will have the right to mate his senior brother's widow, taking good care of her, the children his senior brother left behind, and he can still get children from her. Are you listening to me? So people should not be frowning at our tradition. It is an old time tradition. It is culture that changes. We can even import more culture from the modern, from the West. Yes, that's why culture is what? Thank you so much. So tradition is as old as the earth, but culture changes. Are you listening to me? It is our tradition to take care of our senior brother's widow if he dies, provided he agrees to it.
Okay, having said that, when you go online, go to Google, just type Betty Akeredolu gets married to younger brother of late Governor Rotimi Akeredolu, and you see the reports, everything. There's a drop down of reports from various news channels, news websites, to confirm whether it's an authentic or it's true. When you go to Betty Akeredolu's Instagram page, you see the picture she puts there, and you see the caption. It all tell you about the remarrying of Betty Akeredolu to the younger brother of former governor of Ondo State, late Rotimi Akeredolu. So thank you for watching and commenting. Thank you for participating. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing this video. News Post TV, we thank everybody that have supported us all this while. Appreciate, and God bless.